was our Season 1 champion of the South American Showdown, and I want to break down one of his goals so you guys can take the use of the fullback triggers into your game. So first thing we see here is the ball's getting out to the winger. In this scenario, finding the cam, and then from this we can hit a fast counter attack while triggering Mbappe as well as triggering Nico. So once we hit our striker or our cam, we can play for a through ball. And as we're seeing this precision right here, this is the exact play what Guga is going for. With Morgan, he's trying to find the space in between the centre back and the fullback. So once Mbappe develops his run, the lane is going to be there for the through ball. Obviously, we have to assess what the opponent's doing, and that's exactly what Guga does. He realizes he's getting covered, so he can't play this pass, even try to play a lock, realizing again the aggression comes in now from Gueric. How does Guga deal with this? Well, he decides to pass it backwards into Reinders to allow the players of your attack to kind of develop their run and take the space. The important part of this play though is the trigger of the left back. This will allow an extra player to come into attack because we know the fullback AI on this game doesn't really attack unless you trigger, and that's exactly what Guga does in this position. Then from here he wants to play in between the middle, in between the spaces, in between the midfield line and the defensive line, as we'll see here with Bonmanti receiving the ball, taking some space into Mbappe, and like we said, Fear was triggered here. This run's going to develop and we're going to play for the pass from Mbappe, and that's exactly what happens. From here, important feature what he does as well, he triggers Morgan to go ahead, because if he doesn't do this, Morgan could have easily stood behind Kunde or maybe even Edmund Matau and not gave you the option inside the box. Such a small detail but very, very useful. And then from this, it allowed Morgan to get ahead of the defenders for the driven pass to come across the box and just a tap in into the far corner. And it was a super important goal to get Guga back into the grand finals, which he eventually won.